Dominic.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Tell me about your week. How have you been?
I've been okay. Well, it's actually not really that true. I haven't really been okay. I got in a really bad fight with my mom over the weekend, and it got kind of bad. I don't know, I don't really know how to say it, but I don't know, I pushed my mom. We got into a physical fight, and she slapped me, and the police came, and they didn't nothing really happened because pretty much my mom lied about it, and I lied about it too, pretty much. The neighbors, I think, were the ones that called the police. The police just said that there was a noise complaint. I guess it was kind of good that they showed up when they did.
Mm-hmm.
But after they left, my mom kicked me out of the house, and I stayed at my aunt's house for the weekend. And I've been home. I went home Sunday night, went to school Monday, and I went to school today, and that's it. But I haven't really talked to my mom or anything like that. I sort of wait for her to go to bed, and then I'll sneak out of my room and go to the kitchen and get something to eat and stuff. But
Okay.
it hasn't been good. I think I've been doing okay, but I feel bad about everything. There's just so much shit that went on, and I don't know. There's a lot.
It sounds like a lot happened.
Yeah.
So you're back home. You went home on Sunday.
Yeah, my aunt talked to my mom and pretty much was he needs to come back home. He can't stay here indefinitely.
Right.
And I wasn't there for the conversation, but pretty much Matt was I talked to your mom, and she said you can come home.
Mm-hmm.
And I went home, and when I was home, she was in her room, and I didn't say anything to her. I didn't knock on her door or anything. I just went to bed.
Yeah.
So I just try not to be home, and if I am home, I stay in my room.
Okay. So what led up to this fight? What happened between the two of you?
Well, it was Friday, so it was it's probably a few days after our last session.
Yeah.
And my mom was really up my butt. She was really on top of me about getting my chores done. And I've been doing my chores all week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just I came home, and I just wanted some time to myself. I just wanted to watch TV and maybe play video games, but I didn't really want to play video games, so I just watched TV.
Okay.
But I watched TV for a few hours after school, and then when my mom came home from work, she was upset that my chores weren't done. So she was like, well, why are you watching TV when you haven't done your chores? And I was I've been getting them done, it's Friday, can't I just relax? And
You said that to her?
Yeah, I said it to her. I didn't say it we were both kind of yelling at each other.
Okay.
She sort of came into the room, home from work, and immediately started yelling. She'll probably say she wasn't yelling, but her voice was raised, and she was pissed off, and it's not the way you talk to somebody when you come home.
Mm-hmm.
That immediately put me in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to, I don't know, I felt I've been doing good. I deserve a little time, for myself. And so I said, they're I'll get them done. I don't really remember exactly what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But then she gets in front of me while I'm sitting on the couch, and she's like standing like right in front of me, and she's just like, you know, you need to get your chores done now before you turn on TV. And I was like, you know, that, like, I just repeated myself, you know, like, they're gonna get done. Like, it's Friday. Like, just leave me alone. And she was like, no, I'm not gonna leave you alone. You need to get your chores done. And then she, like, raised her voice when she said that last time. And she was standing, like, really, like, over me, like, really invading my space. And so I stood up and I just said, you know, you need to back off. Like, you're invading my space. Like, leave me alone. And she was like, you need to get your chores done before you watch TV. And I just, like, and I just felt like all this pressure. Like, she was just standing so close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I pushed her. You know, I pushed her, I grabbed her shoulders and I just pushed her back and I just said, you know, just leave me alone. You know, why do you have to do this?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then, you know, she was like, you know, you don't ever put your hands on me. Do you understand me? And then I just like screamed. I was like, why are you doing this? And then she smacked me. And, you know, and then I just walked away. And then a little while later, the police knocked on the door. And they were like, you know, we need you to come out of your room. And so they're like, we got a noise complaint, you know, what's going on here? And, you know, I just looked at my mom and she was like, you know, we had gotten into an argument, you know, we were yelling at each other, there was nothing really going on. And then they asked me if that was true and I just said, yeah, like, you know, we just got into a fight, like just an argument. And then they said, okay. And then one of the police officers asked if they could talk to me alone. And I said, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom said that was fine. But she gave me this look, like, you know, you better not say anything.
Anything like?
It was just like this, like, glaring look. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're in trouble, like, and you better keep your mouth shut. Like, that's just what I felt.
Okay.
And so then I said to the police officer, who was a female, like, you know, nothing's going on. And the officer, like, knew. They weren't, like, dumb.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, listen, I know there's something going on. Just tell us what's going on and we can help you.
Yeah.
And I just said, nothing's going on. You know, we told you what happened. Got into an argument with her. I'm just not talking to her anymore. The police officer said, okay, and gave me her card and said to call her if anything happened. And that was it.
So Mom didn't want you to tell the police that you pushed her, or that there was a physical altercation.
That's what I think. I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't say that, but like she didn't really have to.
Right.
And I don't know. I felt like bad that like I was like covering up for my mom. Felt bad lying to the police. I felt like maybe they could have helped.
Okay.
You know, like maybe they would have taken me away, and maybe that would be good. Maybe I should be out of there.
Yeah.
I won't be there anymore.
So you feel like you were covering up for your mom?
Feel like, yeah. Feel like I just lied to them. Feel like I lied to them for her, and she doesn't even deserve to be like covered up. Like, and like what she did was wrong. And what I did was wrong, and why should I like why does she have to drag me into her shit?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like she was very persistent with you, kind of invading your space.
Yeah.
And you were able, initially at least, to use your words and communicate to her that the chores were going to get done, but it's Friday, give me some time. Even though it may have been yelling. But then at some point, you maybe lost self-control and pushed her.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make me feel good that I pushed my mom. I put my hands on my mom.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Has anything like that happened in the past?
Not really.
No.
I mean, my mom smacked me before, but because like I've said like real nasty words to her.
Yeah.
I feel like
Wow.
most people would do that too.
Mhm.
But this one was like more like a fight.
Right. So the police gave you their car, they left. What was going through your head at that point?
I don't know. I felt bad that I lied, and I wish they would like take me away. I'm like, I don't care. Like, send me to like a foster family in like Hawaii or something. I don't know. Something nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To be away from your mom?
Yeah, be
Or-
away from all of it, dude. It just drags me down.
Mm-hmm.
She always fucks things up for me, and it's not fair. Like, I was doing good, I was doing the right things, and like, she just pushes it all the time. It's not right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Times I wish I was just old enough, I could just like be an adult and move on, and I don't know.
Well, from the last time I saw you, you told me you were helping out around the house, doing a lot of chores, and it sounds like you were getting your chores done.
Yep.
What do you think would have happened if you didn't lose control and push your mom? Do you think if you could have kept your composure and, said they'll get done?
I said that to her, but she just
Right.
wasn't getting it.
Right.
Just wasn't getting it.
So it either, what other things could have happened in the situation? You turning off the TV, doing the chores, which you didn't want to do.
No, dude, I don't want to do that. I had enough of that. I don't know, mate. I could have walked away. Could have just left the house.
Yeah.
I feel like she knew that this would happen. I feel like she knew that she pushed it, that something like that would happen. And I don't know. I feel like she just wants it to fail. I feel like she doesn't want me in that house anymore. I'm tired of her, and she's tired of me.
It's interesting though, because you said she gave you a look like, don't say anything.
Yeah.
So if she wanted you out, I would think she would tell the police that you pushed her to get you taken away, or, get charges of some sort.
Yep.
But it sounds like she was protecting you by not telling the police.
Maybe. Maybe she was covering up for herself because she smacked me.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I don't care about her anymore. I'm done with her.
How was the time away from her at your aunt's house?
It was okay. My aunt's pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a lot of chores or anything there. Like, I sit at the dinner table and stuff like that. And, I think my aunt knew that things weren't good, and she just sort of gave me space. She asked if I would go to the grocery store with her so I could help, like, carry some stuff. And,
Mm-hmm.
I did that. And,